कर्म प्रधान देवता सर्व देवता पूजनान्ते अतः एवं पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पं समर्पयामि। ओम भूर्भुवस्वानेनः अनेनः यजमानस्यं प्रार्थनापूर्वकं पूजनान्ते श्रीगणाधिपतिदेवताः स्वागतं पूजनं समर्पयामि। अस्ते पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पं श्रीगणाधिपतिदेवताः संस्थाप्यन्ते अतः प्रार्थनापूर्वकं प्रियन्तां नमो नमः। ओम गं गणपते नमः। एकदन्ता विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सर्वप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्विताय नागाननाय श्रुतियज्ञविभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। वक्रतुण्डमहाकायं सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव शुभं कार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ गं गणपते नमः। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। गणपति भगवानं पुष्पं समर्पयामि। से ॐ गं गणपते नमः। ॐ महा गणपते नमः। ॐ सुमुखाय नमः। ॐ विकटाय नमः। ॐ गं गणपते प्रार्थनापूर्वकं गणाधिपति देवता अतः पूजनान्ते पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पं समर्पयामि। श्री नटराजं श्री महासरस्वती महालक्ष्मी अतः देवी पूजनं समर्पयामि। कुमकुम कुमकुम हरिः ओम अतः कुमकुम चंदनम अक्षतं समर्पयामि। अतः ध्यानानि पान्तु चंदनं अतः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः शिखनं चंदनं देवगन्धानं श्रीमलोप्रं रेप्रं सुरेश्रेष्ठः चंदनं कुमकुम अक्षतं समर्पयामि। अतः पुष्पाणि पान्तु अक्षतानि पान्तु अक्षतं समर्पयामि। ओम भूर्भुवं सरस्वत्यै नमः महालक्ष्मी नमः महादुर्गायै नमः। प्रार्थनापूर्वकं श्री भगवानं नटराज पूजनान्ते प्रार्थनापूर्वकम् अक्षतानि पान्तु अक्षतं समर्पयामि। ओम अस्ते पुष्पाणि पान्तु माता सरस्वती देवी भ्यो नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्वनेनः सरस्वती देवी ध्यानं पुष्पम् अक्षतं समर्पयामि। ओम ऐं सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम सरस्वत्यै नमः। अतः एवं श्री भगवानं प्रार्थनापूर्वकं सरस्वती देवी महालक्ष्मी देवी महादुर्गा देवी महाकालिका देवी पूजनार्थे पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पं समर्पयामि। से ओम ऐं सरस्वती नमः। ओम कालिये नमः। ओम दुम दुर्गायै नमः। ओम लक्ष्मी नमः। अतः प्रार्थनार्थं महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महादुर्गायै कालिकाय देवी पूजनान्ते श्री सदा शक्ति पूजनान्ते अतः श्री भगवानं पुष्पं समर्पयामि। पुष्पान्ततः एवं अतः घुंघरूः कुमकुम हल्दी चंदन हरिः ओम महावन। अतः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अतः शिखनं चंदनं दिव्यगन्धानं श्रीमलोप्रं विलेप्रं सुरेशेषः। Then put the rice on both. So you all have it your right? So you have to do yours.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to do yours. Harihi Om Maha, then rice and also flour. Akshatani pantu akshatam samarpayami. Pushpani pantu pushpam samarpayami. Pushpantataha evam maha. Akshatam samarpayami. Pushpam maha, flour. Pushpani pantu pushpam samarpayami. Om Bhurvah Svanenaha Shrihi Ataha Evam Nrutyam Pujanante Pratana Prukam Maha Kumkum Chandanam Akshatam Puspam Shamarpayami Puspantataha Evam Maha Nevidyani Pantu Phalani Pantu Phalam Samarpayami Svistakrutam. All three together, touch it. Okay, and put it in front of here. हरिः ओम महा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अनेनः श्री पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पं समर्पयामि फलानि पान्तु फलं समर्पयामि हिरण्यदक्षिणानि पान्तु हिरण्यदक्षिणां समर्पयामि ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अनेनः हिरण्यदक्षिणानि पान्तु हिरण्यदक्षिणां समर्पयामि प्रियन्तां नमो नमः अनेनः विष्णुभगवानं सर्वदेवता पूजनान्ते पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पम् अतः प्रियन्तां नमो नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अनेन पुष्पाणि पान्तु पुष्पं समर्पयामि प्रियन्तां नमो नमः सर्वदेवताः नमस्कारं समर्पयामि ओम सूर्याय नमः Om Gayatri Mantram Maha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Idam Gayatri Idam Namamaha Ataha Sri Om Vishnave Namaha Om Shivaya Namaha Om Murugan Swamine Namaha Om Sainathaya Namaha Om Sarvaha Stapit Devataha Pujanante Prem Puspam Sri Bhagavanam Shamarpayami Namaskaram Priyantam Namo Namaha Dhupam Maha Dhupam Darshayami Anina Priyantam Maha. All three together do the Dhupam. Ayom Agni Devata Vaso Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Shadhyo Jayandavam Devaya Namachesthaya Namakalaya Namah Kalavignaya Namo Namah Pratna Brukam Dhupam Darshayami. Just wave your hand. Dhupam Darshayami Deepam Maha Pragatyam Maha. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha. Keep it here. Deepam Pragatyam Samarpayami. So, okay, so one lamp you are going to light, okay, second and third, so we have a third, okay, three. So you take the matches box, somebody help, so her, so one, so you're okay? Okay, then. Yeah, otherwise it's, yeah, because of, they are not used to it. Okay, take first one, okay? Om Agni Jyoti Jyoti Swaha Shuryo Vacho Jyotirvacha Swaha Agnirvacham Jyotirvacha Swaha Anina Dipastam Pragatyam Shamarpayami Ataha Anina Dipasyam Pragatyam Samarpayami Namo Namaha Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Anina Dipastam Pragatyam Shamarpayami Kumkum. Put the kumkum. All three? Yeah. Ataha Dipasam Kumkum Chandanam Akshatam Samarpayami Dipastam Maha Priyantam Namo Namaha Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Anina Akshatam. Then rice in flour. Ataha Dipastam Maha Kumkum Chandanam Shamarpayami Akshatani Pantu Akshatam Samarpayami Akshatante Shri Pratna Brukam Maha Ataha Evam Sarvadevta Namaskaranam Shamarpayami Namaskaranam Shamarpayami Om Dyo Santi Randarikshagun Shanti Prathavi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Visve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagun Shanti Shanti Shama Shanti Redi Jayo Yataha Samiyase Tatono Abhayan Kuru Sannaha Kuru Prajabhyo Pashubhyaha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Chant Om with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That's the length. Ata Namaskaram Samarpayami. Namaskar to the stage. Namaskaram Maha. Ataha Priyantam Namo Namaha. Namaskaram Maha. Namaskar to your Guru. Namaskaram Shamarpayami. Okay, ji. So now we like to open the ceremony. So we'll give a big round of applause.
Can you move, please? Move, please.
Om
Bala, come back.
Ashivasam Aishwanam Bhavatu Aishwanam Bhavatu Yarnamastu. Hey ji. Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Balu, come back.
समस्तं शिवकल्याणं महा आरोग्यं निर्विघ्नेन शुभं भवतु आशीर्वचनं समर्पयामि अतः एवं महा गुरुं प्राप्य समर्पयामि हरि ओम ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अतः एवं प्रार्थनापूर्वकं प्रियन्तां नमो नमः आशीर्वचनं गुरुवन्दना समर्पयामि ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः नीनः अतः एवं प्रियन्तां नमो नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अतः गुरुवन्दनां समर्पयामि प्रियन्तां ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः नीनः समर्पयामि नमस्कार तो गुरु गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरं गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः अतः गुरुवन्दना समर्पयामि
Okay.
Good evening to all our guests and welcome to Nritya Mandir's Arangetram. I am Niyati
And I am Nidhi.
and we are your hosts for the evening. A great thank you for everyone for turning up tonight to support our Arangetram. We hope you will enjoy it very much. Nritya Mandir is the new and the very first Indian classical dance school to be conducted at the Hindu Mandir. We're really excited for today's program and our very first temple dance Arangetram.
Bharatanatyam is a very popular and the oldest classical dance of India. It is a dance of mind and soul. Its antiquity lies about 3,000 years ago. The name Bharatanatyam is understood as it beautifully blends the three elements. These elements are Bha means bhava from expressions, Ra means raga from musical melody, and Ta means tala from rhythm. The dance that is Natya. The name Bharata is named after the great sage from the Sapta Rishis, Bharata Muni, the great author of the Natya Shastra. It is one of the most popularly performed styles from southern India. Arangetram is graduation in Indian classical dance. Today, the students of Nritya Mandir are at their debut performance of Arangetram this evening. These students were trained under their lovely yet talented guru, Srimati Priya Unnithan.
We would now like to invite the parents of all the students performing onto the stage. Can we have Shri Ketan and Srimati Preeti Patel, the parents of Riya Patel.
Round of applause, please, guys.
Before you getting it,
Namaste, everyone.
look at this. Mike, I didn't get anything, Mike.
I am Ketan Patel, Riya Patel's father.
I would like to thank everyone to be here for our daughter's Arangetram and to encourage them. Many of you have come from far, so thank you for that. They also work hard to showcase their talent, whatever they have learned throughout the years. I hope you enjoy the performances and thank you everyone to be here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Can we have Shri Sunil and Srimati Sarita Nair, the parents of Riya Nair.
Hello. Hello everybody, my name is Sunil Nair, it's my wife Sarita Nair, and we are very happy that you could all come here. This is a very auspicious event for my kid and all the girls who are here, so we seek your blessings. There are some friends who have come all the way from Toronto, some they have come from Sarnia, from Michigan also, so a big thank you to all of you. I just want to take a few minutes to introduce my family. My sister and my brother-in-law, they are sitting there, Sushil and Sunita, and Shreya and Sudeep. My uncle and auntie, they have come from US, Mr. and Mrs. Pillai, and my younger brother, Satish. I also want to just take this opportunity to invite my mother. She has come all the way from India and she decided to stay back and extend her stay just for this program. So I'm just really happy to welcome her. I want to also welcome the special guests who are here, Ms. Sudha Chandran and Udit Shah and Ms. Gayatri ma'am. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And finally, can we have Shri Ajit Unnithan, the father of Svana Unnithan. And can we also have the mother and the guru, Riya Unnithan.
Namaskaram. First of all, let me thank Almighty who has showered His choicest blessings through this journey of our daughter Svana Unnithan and her fellow colleagues Riya Patel and Riya Nair. Being a father of my only, being father of, oh, that's what that's free. Being father of my only daughter is truly make me proud for several reasons. One, she is a gifted soul who puts her heart to anything she wants to achieve, be it her academics, swimming, Balgokulam, which is held here every other Sunday in the temple. Thanks to Uditji and Ajitji for conducting that. Swimming or her Bharatnatyam dance. Svana has been working very hard for her graduation and we hope she continues this rich culture forward and lead the next generation of dancers with passion. I would like now to take another person in my life who is not only my equal partner but also very dedicated, sincere, hardest working in our family and a great teacher in my mind for her students and myself. I look upon her with a lot of respect in the way she has planned, organized and connected all the dots to the T. I'm talking about you. She has a great vision for ours and the entire community of Windsor and the neighbors to teach this great art to the masses, for which I pray to the Lord to give her all the strength and guidance. And finally, thank you to all my friends who is sitting out here taking a wonderful evening out for all of us and making this a memorable evening. Thank you and welcome and enjoy.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Riya Unnithan, the founder of Nritya Mandir. I've been teaching dance for the past 10 years, and there is various performances my students have performed in Windsor. And I learned dance at a very young age, and I finished under my guru, Jayashri Nair, who had finished from Kalakshetra. Then I also learned a lot of folk dances from Sir Anil Vasudevan sir, and I got introduced every single day of my life in India was with dance. I used to do 9 to 10 performances in a year when I was in India. But when I came here, I was like, oh my God, where do I find it? And then I found some organizations where they used to conduct dances. I used to travel from Windsor and I used to go to the US to perform on the stage. And every time I was looking for an inspiration, and I wanted this culture to be transferred to the next generation. That's very important. And more than the kids, I want to thank the parents. It's your effort. It's all your effort that your kids are moving forward into it. Today, I wanted to also, going forward with our program, I also wanted to introduce someone who I had always been, he's been an inspiration for us. Every time I've seen him committed and unconditionally, he has served to preserve, protect, and take the culture further. And the person who I'm talking about, I've seen, he's a very busy person in his life. He has a professional job. But he conducts so many things. It's not for, there's no, it's the amount of effort he puts. Even if there is, I've seen him taking money out of his own pocket and, putting it for it. And I have a great privilege and I have great respect for him to invite him on the stage today. And he's none other than Udit, who has been conducting, the Sanskrit class, the Ragam class every year, and many events. His efforts cannot be, unseen. And I want to invite him on the stage today, and it's a privilege. A person who, preserves the culture of this Windsor, to the next generation, is the one who inaugurate today for our cultural program too. And please help me welcome Udit. And I also wanted to invite our students to come and take blessings from their parents before they start also the program. We would like Udit to speak a few words.
So first we will do lighting of the lamp, right?
Good evening, everybody. Bharatanatyam is one of the most subtle, sophisticated, and graceful styles of the dance of the world. It is a composite art. It is at the same time an art of the stage, drama, music, poetry, color, and rhythm. The principal expression of this art form is dance, which includes all the above arts. But it is not only for the senses or for external enjoyment. It is basically for the Atman of the performer as well as the perceiver. And Arangetram is a Tamil word made up of two words. Arangam means stage and Etram means climbing. Namaste. I have a great sense of pride and privilege to be introducing the guru of this beautiful ancient Bharatiya art form, Srimati Priyaji and her three shishyas. Priyaji she started learning Bharatanatyam at a very tender age of about 5, and before she finished her 16 years, she had already accomplished her Arangetram. But her love and passion for art pushed her to learn different art forms, so that's how she ended up learning folk dances from Kerala and Rajasthan. And she performed she did many performances in India and Canada, and she won prizes, awards all the time. She won first prize in India for performing folk dance of Rajasthan, and she also won in 2009 first prize in Dance to My Heart competition organized by South Asian Center in Windsor. While continuing her passion of dances, she also did not fall behind in her study, and she finished marketing, MBA in marketing, and she worked in fortune companies, several fortune companies. Priyaji, because of her amazing time management skills, just like a Bharatanatyam dancer giving several expressions in one breath, she accomplishes her role as a true mom, a professional financial consultant, and a great guru who has continued this Guru Shishya Parampara. She is taking great pain to nurture her children with the values, to keep them strongly rooted to the heritage. And as we often say that behind every successful man there is a woman, here there is, behind successful Priyaji, there is a very encouraging, caring husband, Ajiti. She is truly a fusion of traditional mom, a professional, as well as pursuing her passion for dance. And I'm also greatly honored to introduce these three girls, Riya Nair, Riya Patel, and Svana Unnithan. I know all these three girls personally for last several years because I'm associated with them in Bal Gokulam and Sanskrit classes. And I know them personally so well. They are very hardworking, very sincere, and they put their heart to everything that they have to learn. And they are going to do an amazing job today. So it's a moment of pride for their parents as well as these three girls that after working, practicing rigorously, doing so much of abhyas for last 7-8 years, today is the day, today is the moment of pride for them as well as their parents, and I wish them good luck, and I pray that they pursue this parampara just like Priyaji is doing. Priyaji is truly an inspiration, and I wish that that inspiration is truly carried out. The parampara is truly carried out by the students. Finally, I would just like to say a few words about what I read about Bharatanatyam. It's a very tempting moment for me to do that. When the dancer performs, the flowers open up in their hands. The birds fly from the tips of their fingers. The body sways, now in pride, now in devotion. The eyes move in blandishment or scorn. The eyebrows have expressions of scorn or horror. The facial expressions change every single second, and the whole face has different feelings, different expressions, all in one breath. This kind of performance, which is actually accomplished with the finest nuances of the musical poetry, is probably unmatched in the world. I also want to say that this parampara of Bharatanatyam has continued for thousands of years only because our ancient gurus have diligently taken care to continue against all odds, and till time today, like Priyaji and so many other Bharatanatyam gurus, that they have continued this parampara, and I wish that this continues for ever. Thank you for listening to me, and now I hand over the stage to the masters of the evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was indeed very motivating. So, few gentle reminders to all of us. While our dancers are performing, we humbly request all the guests to maintain silence. Requests all the guests to keep your phone in vibrator mode to avoid distraction. During the performance, please avoid going out unless it is absolutely necessary. In case you need to exit the room or come back, please do so without disturbing the performers. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Thank you, Nidhi. We are now going to start the performances, first with a Saraswati Puja or prayer, followed by a Pushpanjali. Goddess Saraswati, as many of you might know, is the goddess of knowledge, and Pushpanjali is the first dance in a Bharatanatyam performance. It is a salutation to the god, the guru, and to the audience. Pushpanjali is made up of two words, Pushpa meaning flower, and Anjali meaning folded hands in respect. The dancers hold flowers to offer prayers, and today they are going to perform a Ganesha Pushpanjali. We invite our young dancers, Svana Unnithan, Riya Nair, and Riya Patel onto the stage for this performance. This song is set in Ragam Nate Talam Adi.
Vidyanam
The next performance is the Alaribu. Alaribu is an invocatory piece in Bharatanatyam, which consists of a set of movements and steps so formed that it looks like a bud blooming into a flower. This is a warm-up piece to prepare the body for the next few hours of performance. Our young dancers will perform this piece with their body, mind, and soul, offering prayer to their Almighty, the Guru, and the audience.
ya teikum tat tattam kita takatitte ya teikum tit tattam kita takadam tam kita takadai nadaru tatte kita takadam tam kita takadai nadaru tatte kita takadam tam kita takadai 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 tatte kita takadam tam jadi kita takadai tatte jadi 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 kita takadam tam tatte kita takadai
The next performance is Jatiswaram. A Jatiswaram is a purely nritta item that means pure dance which is performed on swarams. Jatiswaram brings out three aspects of dance: unity of music, rhythm, and movement. There is general synchronization of the Aravu sequences as well as rhythmic patterns. Today, Svana and Riya are going to perform a Jatiswaram in Ragam Ragamalika and Taram Mr. Chapu.
The next dance performance is a solo performance of Jati Swaram by Riya Patel, set in Ragam Bilahari, Talam Adi.
Pada
is Shabdam by Riya Patel. This is the first dance in the Bharatanatyam repertoire exploring Abhinaya, means facial expressions with devotion. This Shabdam depicts two stories of Lord Kartikeya, the eldest son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. The first recounts the story of Lord Kartikeya's birth. The story begins by depicting the opening of Lord Shiva's third eye, which caused 6 sparks to fall into the lake where 6 children, each with beautiful features, were born. The Kritikas then nursed the 6 children and took care of them. Goddess Parvati then arrives, and because she cannot decide which child to take, gathers the 6 beautiful children in her arms, which then become one, the Lord Kartikeya. The second story illustrates Kartikeya as he explains the meaning of the Pranava mantra. He first asks Lord Brahma, but he could not answer, and so Kartikeya takes him prisoner. Lord Shiva then comes to free Brahma and furiously demands that Kartikeya explain his actions. Kartikeya then asks Lord Shiva to tell him the meaning, who also cannot answer. Thus, Lord Kartikeya assumes the position of Guru to explain the meaning, whereas Lord Shiva becomes his humble student. This song is set in Ragam Malika and Talam Misra Chal. Please help me welcome Riya Patel.
Devi
The next dance piece is Shabdam by Riya, Nair and Svana, Unnithan. This Shabdam is a very joyful and poetic piece. Sarasi Jaksharu depicts childish pranks of Lord Krishna and the Gopika's anger at his antics. The dancers, Riya and Svana, will be playing the pranks of Lord Krishna. Krishna's mischievous behavior is described in this song as follows. At that time, the lotus-eyed women were bathing. You went there, stealthily gathered their clothes and put it in the trees and continued to watch them from there. Is it justified? Seeing the pot of milk slung up on the rope, you pierced the pot and drank up the milk, cupping your hands below it. Do you think it is smart? No. You are the lord of the great goddess Lakshmi. Does it befit you to mingle with the cowherd maidens of the village? When you are thought of in this world, many will laugh at you, thinking of all this. Bravo! Salutations to the Lord Padmanabha, who retired to this beautiful land of Malayalam, that is Kerala. This song is set in Ragam, Ragamalika and Talam, Misra Chapu.
It is difficult to see life without color, isn't it? They add beauty, variety, and make life much more interesting. Even in Bharatanatyam, we have color, or Varnam, which is the next dance performance in the Bharatanatyam repertoire. It is the central performance in the Bharatanatyam repertoire, where Nritya, Nrita, and Natyam come together. The Varnam performed by our dancers today is about Shivakama Sundari. She's the beautiful goddess who loves Lord Shiva, who is none other than his consort, goddess Parvati Devi. Devi Parvati is the Hindu goddess of fertility, love, beauty, marriage, children, and devotion. She's also the goddess of divine strength and power. This dance depicts also the Tripura Sundari, the three manifestations of goddess Parvati. They are Meenakshi Devi, who is the mother with the beautiful fish-like eyes, who resides in Madurai Meenakshi temple. She's the queen of Madurai and is said to have been born to the devout childless king and queen of the region. The second manifestation of goddess Parvati is Kamakshi Devi. She has beautiful eyes whose temple is in Kanchipuram. Goddess Kamakshi is depicted in a seated posture, which is also referred to as Parabrahma Swarupini. A Sri Chakram has been placed by Adi Shankaracharya just before the image, and due worship is offered to it. The third manifestation is Annapurna Devi. She's the goddess of harvest and the giver of food and nourishment. She's also given the epithet Vishalakshi, who is the wide-eyed Devi. She resides in Kashi and is also known as Kashi Vishalakshi. Please help me welcome to the stage the Triad Devis, Riya Nair, Svana Unnithan, and Riya Patel, with this variant, colorful Varnam.
Thank you.
Refreshments are being served for all of you, so please help yourselves. It's being served right behind you guys, so thank you.
We will get started with the second half. Please have your seats. And before we proceed, as I announced earlier, we are very fortunate to have some dignitaries out here. So one of them is our temple president, Ashish Brahmandar ji. Can I please request Ashish ji to come on stage and share a few words for us? Oh, thank you. You are quick.
Hello, namaskar. We are fortunate to have this kind of program at Mandir. I went to a few Arangetram in North America, but never thought that we will have Arangetram in our own Mandir in Windsor. We are very thankful to not only Priyaji but Unnithan family to bring this program at Mandir and having such a wonderful and actually a beautiful synchronized performances. That's not easy to find, and as we all know, this Nrutyam supposed to happen in the temple and not outside or in the halls. So we are really fortunate to have Priyaji will be starting her classes in Mandir, and the dances of with our own Bharatiya culture is completely different. I see that like Gujarati is having a garbas, Punjabi is having bhangadas, but when it comes down to or boils down to a real core Indian Nrutya is only found in South India. I'm not trying to discriminate anybody, but the quality of the Nrutya what we see here or in the Garba and Bhangra or other Nrutyas is completely different. We as a Mandir and board and past president like Harshad Bhai is also here, who really work hard for this Mandir and construction. He devoted phenomenal time, and a lot of other people. We are fortunate to have community who are devoting time, money, and their labor to make sure that Mandir is well built. Like as you see, the Mukesh Bhai and organizing, and Khosla ji, Shalin ji. So they both worked before Mandir was built to make sure all the wiring for the projector to speakers and all the music system are very well placed and very well utilized, and no ecosystem. There's a lot of detail they worked on it. So we are again, I'm not going to take much of your time, but we are very thankful to Priyaji and Unnithan family to bring this program here, and all the best to Priyaji. Thank you.
Patel is the next piece our dancer Riya Nair is going to perform. This is the stage of reverence, simplicity and abhinaya or expression of the soul spiritual message or devotional religious prayer or bhakti. Krishna ni begane baru by sage Vyasatirtha. This padam music means Krishna, come quickly and show your face. With anklets on the feet and blue sapphire bracelets, O blue hood, that is Neela Varna, come to dance. The one who showed the world in the mouth to the mother, the upholder of the world, our own Udupi Sri Krishna. Yes, we heard it right, Udupi Sri Krishna. The amazing story of how the Balakrishna deity crossed the ocean from faraway Dwarka in the northwest India to Udupi in the south is told in the Madhava Vijaya, the biography of Srila Madhavacharya. During Lord Krishna's time, Queen Rukmini Devi, Lord Krishna's consort, witnessed the pastimes and the Lord's mischievous behavior. His childhood features enthralled her. To preserve this memory, she had a deity made of child Krishna holding a churning rod and rope. Queen Rukmini began to worship this deity regularly. Later, after the Lord returned to the spiritual sky, Arjuna deposited the deity in a forest called Rukmini Vana. In the course of centuries, the deity became completely covered with clay, and it remained in that condition near Dwarka until merchant sailors brought it to Madhavacharya at Udupi. Thus, Dwarkadish becomes Udupi Sri Krishna. In the end, a young dancer, Riya Nair, also shows the Dashavatara, the 10 forms of Lord Krishna as Jagadodhara, he who came in these forms as the savior of the world. Let us enjoy the childish and charming Lord Krishna, Krishna ni begane baru, Ragam Yaman Kalyani, Talam Misra Chak.
Before we have Riya come to perform her padam, we're going to invite on stage her younger sister Renu to say a few words.
Hello everybody, my name is Renu, Riya Nair's younger sister. Riya was born in Toronto and started learning dance at the age of 5. She is a very determined person. I know that because she has practiced these dances so much and is always ready for a challenge. Other than dancing, she does karate and is a black belt. She has also participated in public speaking and has got first place in Ontario on the topic of Mahatma Gandhi in the Canadian Legion speech contest. She has also participated in drama and theatrical performances. This next dance is my sister's solo dance, which focuses mainly on facial expressions, emotions, and heartwarming feelings of the young the mischievous and young Lord Krishna. Thank you and please enjoy.
कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम् नासाग्रे वरमौक्तिकम् करतले वेणुं करे सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं चचलयन् कण्ठे च मुक्तावलीम् गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणि
That was gorgeous. Those expressions, Riya, that was amazing. I think we can give her one more round of applause. The next item that Svana is going to perform is a Naganritya. This Bharatanatyam piece is very well known and famous as the Indian snake dance, but there is deeper meaning to it. Nagar Muri Mel Irukum, Nagapambe, Arupambe, a Pambati Sridhar's composition. This dance interprets and represents Shiva's yogic nature. Shiva, the Parama Yogi, who has achieved a balance between the Ida and Pingala nadis and guides the prana to flow in the Sushumna nadi that passes through the 7 chakras, thereby activating the Kundalini Shakti through Hatha Yoga. The activation of the energy from Muladhara Chakra is like a serpent rising in a helical form, touching one chakra after another to reach the Sahasra Chakra. Sahasra meaning 1,000 chakras. This serpent rising that spreads its hood and dances happily in eternal bliss. Please help me welcome Svana, happily dancing in this eternal bliss. Before she comes on stage though, we will have Svana's younger brother, Adi, say a few words for Svana.
Namaskaram. My name is Adi and I'm Swana's younger brother. I like my sister more than my brother. Don't tell him that. My sister is a good dancer. A very good dancer. A very, very good dancer. So don't mess with her, because she's a black belt in Taekwondo. See, she isn't just a good dancer. She is also a level 9 in swimming. And you're going to see an amazing dancing, like snakes. Thank you, and making this a memorable evening for all of us.
நாதமுடி மேலிருக்கும் நகப்பாம்பே, நாதமுடி மேலிருக்கும் நகப்பாம்பே, நச்சு பையை வைத்திருக்கும் நலப்பாம்பே, நாதமுடி மேலிருக்கும் நகப்பாம்பே, நச்சு பையை வைத்திருக்கும் நலப்பாம்பே, பதாளத்தில் கொடி புகும் பைகள் பாம்பே, பதாளத்தில் கொடி புகும் பைகள் பாம்பே, பாடி பாடி நின்று விளையாடு பாம்பே, பதாளத்தில் கொடி புகும் பைகள் பாம்பே, பாடி பாடி நின்று விளையாடு பாம்பே, விளையாடு பாம்பே, விளையாடு பாம்பே, ஆடு பாம்பே, விளையாடு பாம்பே. குற்றமற்ற சிவனாக்கு குண்டலமானாய், குறுந்திருமாலுக்கு உடையானாய் கொம்பே, குற்றமற்ற சிவனாக்கு குண்டலமானாய், குறுந்திருமாலுக்கு உடையானாய், கற்றை குழல் பார்வதிக்கு கண்டனமானாய், கற்றை குழல் பார்வதிக்கு கண்டனமானாய், கரபாமல் உள்ளம் கழித்தாடு பாம்பே, கற்றை குழல் பார்வதிக்கு கண்டனமானாய், கரபாமல் கூத்தனை கண்டேன் துர்க்கிய பாதம் கண்டேன் ஜோதியும் கண்டேன் சுத்தரத்திற்குள்ள ஒரு கூத்தனை கண்டேன் பாதம் கண்டே ஜோதியும் கண்டே அவர்கள் ஜோதி 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 வைத்த பாதம் சத்குருவின் பாதம் என்று ஆடபாங்கே நீ ஆடுவாங்கே 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 ஆடுவாங்கே
There was a beautiful performance, Svana. Her flexibility is indeed breathtaking. Kirtanam is the next performance by Riya Patel. Kirtanam, a descriptive devotional piece that provides immense creative scope for a performing artist. Bho Shambho, hail O Lord Shambho, one who self-appeared source of the Ganga. O merciful Lord who redeems me from this ocean of sorrow, one who is beyond time, past, present and future. The dancer also shows how Ganga was brought to earth by Bhagiratha to attain moksha for his ancestors. Ganga, daughter of Lord Brahma, was sent to earth, but there was one problem. Ganga had such mighty force that it will drown the earth. So, Lord Shiva blocked Ganga's fall, gathering her waters on the locks of his head. And Ganga flowed gently to earth through Shiva's jata, and hence the name Gangadhara. The song is set up in Ragam Revati, Talam Adi. Before that, we'll have Riya's younger sister, Jia, say a few things about her.
Hi everyone, my name is Jia. My sister Riya and I have an interesting relationship. Sometimes we fight a lot and other times we have so much fun together. Riya was born a dancer. She's always so graceful when she dances and picks up the steps so quickly. Riya and I love to play Just Dance. In the game, you must verse the other person and see who wins. When we were younger, Riya used to always win and make so much fun of me, and I would get so upset. But as time passed by, I started winning, and every time I won, I would jump up and down, yell, "I beat you," and go tell everyone in the house that I beat her. Riya is the oldest out of all our cousins. Whenever we are together, she keeps us all on our feet and makes sure that we're all okay. Riya knows everything about me and knows how to make me laugh in all ways. I love her so much and would never trade her for anyone else.
Om Namah Shivaya. Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya Vachikam Sarvam Vangmayam Aharyam Chandram Taraditam Namaha Satvikam Shivam 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 Tam Namaha. Shambho Shiva Shambho Swayambho Shambho Shiva Shambho Swayambho Bho Shambho Shiva Shambho Swayambho Bho Shambho Shiva Shambho Swayambho Bho Shambho Shiva Shambho Swayambho शंकर करुणाकर मामा बाबू सागर शंभो शिव शंभो पशंभो शिव शंभो पयंभो शिव शंभो पयंभो शिव शंभो पयंभो शिव शंभो पयंभो पयंभो
Wow, it's beautiful. I am speechless. The next item is going to be performed by our budding dancers. They're here to teach us or enroll our minds into our Bharatiya Sanskriti or Indian culture. They're going to perform on a song that lures your heart to our Indian homes. Yes, an ideal home. This is performed by the students of Nritya Mandir Windsor, and the dancers are Shama, Amara, Diya, Yatra, Sharanya, and Reet.
The ideal home. This Hindi song defines an ideal home. If in a house there is multani earth powder for the glow of the face, where there is water in the pot, where there is puja for tulsi and sweets as prasadam, where the grandmother has a space, where there is an ideal kitchen and where there is obedience, there is strength to bear. Where there is tradition alive, the birds are fostered, where the Gita and Ramayana are studied, there is blessing of Narayana. Where wheat is ground, there is a good stove. Where there is respect for women, where the ancestors are worshipped, and where the sun rays give light, that home will have a shower of happiness. Where guests are welcomed, where uncles and aunts are around, where there is a garden with fruits for preparing the juice, where the champa flowers blossom, where there is always auspicious words, where the children play around, where the bangles and the anklets jingle, where the women glow with kajal, that home will be the ideal home.
जिस
There was such an adorable performance by our budding dancers. I guess we know the true meaning of ideal home in every sense now. Tillana, this is the last piece in the Bharatanatyam dance sequence. The Tillana is on Krishna as the amorous charmer. The dance is also called Happiness of Tillana, set in Ragam, Kadal Kotalam, Talam, Adi.
Thank you.
We have now come to the final item, the Mangalam. The dancers here call for blessings from audience all around. This is performed by all the students of Nritya Mandir, Windsor. We have now come to the end of the dance performances. Thank you everyone once again for your attention and for joining us this evening. Now we have a special award ceremony, and for that I would like to introduce Sudha teacher, who has come to us from the United States. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. Sudha ji has choreographed and conducted more than 5,000 performances and has given several lecture demonstrations in India, the United States, and Canada. She has performed before the late Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India. In addition, she's performed in front of former Prime Minister of New Zealand, Walter Nash. Some of Sudha's notable performances and choreographies are her adaptation of the French opera L'Acme, the full-length dance drama Origins of Dance, in addition to the presentations of Sundar Kandam, Bala Kandam, Srimad Bhagavatam, Radhe Radhe, Ambapali, Mani Mekhalai, and Birth of Jesus in the Bharatanatyam idiom. Sudha ji trains students starting as young as 3 years of age through their solo debut performances after about 10 years of learning. The training and choreography is customized to each student's specific capabilities. The training and choreography is customized to each student to highlight the specific student's capabilities. As a result, no two solo debut performances are the same. In 2019, HGR celebrated 52 years since she has brought Bharatanatyam to North America and her 113th Arangetram. She has hundreds of students around the world that carry on the tradition of upholding India's culture wherever they go. She has also taught several course sessions and independent study courses through the University of Windsor, Wayne State University, Albion College, and the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. She's a passionate advocate for the Childhood Cancer Campaign, a commissioner of the Oak Parks Arts and Cultural Diversity Commission, vice president of Children Helping Children, and on the advisory board of the Michigan Arts Council. So I would now like to invite on stage Nritya Mandir's guru, Riya.
Thank you everyone, and hope all of you enjoyed the program today. And wonderful job, all the girls, and it was a lot of hard work for many years that they had shown today on the stage. And I wanted to, it's my privilege and honor today to actually invite our chief guest. She has been a great inspiration for me. Whenever I was down in the dance sector, I used to call her and I used to boost my energy. And she's always guided me, she's helped me, she's encouraged me, inspired me. I don't know how many words to say, but she's like my guru over here. I would love to learn a lot from you and more from you. And I want to invite Sudha teacher on the stage. Sudha teacher, I want to know a lot from you. I know this is not the session, but whatever comes from your mouth is, Gita for me. So I would like you to first, speak a few words to our audiences and, our students too.
Radhe Krishna. Namaste to everybody. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Whatever I speak today is not what I say. It comes from Sai and from Lord Krishna, my gurus, my mother, who was the reason for everything I am today. And whatever I speak is not mine. So this has been a very beautiful afternoon for me. Thank you all girls. You all did a beautiful job of learning everything, remembering everything, and performing it the best that you could. That takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of concentration, memorizing, remembering, and bringing it to the level that your teacher expects you to do. And you did that very well today. I'm very proud of you. It has also been a tremendous amount of patience, hard work, and a study of their personalities before she could introduce these items to them. And Priya has done a marvelous job in doing that, and I'm very proud of you. Very, very happy and very enjoyed. More than anything else, I'm happy I was able to be here because there's a lot of functions going on in Michigan which required me to be there. I'm on the Michigan Dance Council's committee in their some capacities, and so today was the dance day, the dance festival that they have once a year. It's at the Oakland University, and that's happening from 10 in the morning till 8 tonight. So I think we still have time to catch up with it. I would like to thank my student and one of our dance teachers, Gayatri, for bringing me here. I don't go alone anywhere. I always like to take somebody with me. And today, that happened to be Gayatri. And I'm happy that she's here. There's also my dance classes that I teach on Saturdays from 11:45 to 2:45, 3:45 at Bharatiya Temple. And then we have the Golu happening, the Festival of Dolls. So I haven't been to anybody's home because these past 10 days has been a study of the Devi Mahatmyam and Lalita Sahasranama and all the pujas that we do as we invite the goddess into our homes. And I was so happy at the end of it all, you chose that Varnam on Shiva Kama Sundari. It was very beautifully done, very nicely choreographed, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was beautiful, a little fast for them, but they managed. Their sense of rhythm has been amazing, and I'm really, really happy, and I hope you really continue and not stop with the Arangetram. Because Arangetram is just like getting out of high school. After that begins, you're trying to understand what you did at your Arangetram, and that takes a lifetime. I think I've been in this space since I was 3 years old, and I finished my Arangetram when I was 16 at the Mahalakshmi Temple in Bombay. I was born and brought up in Bombay. My parents are from Kerala, from Trichy, and my mom's from Palakkad. Dad's from Trichy. Very rarely, I think I went to Trichy when I was about 8 years old or younger than that. My grandfather he taught me the Lalita Sahasranama, and he said, wherever you go in the world, and God knows you're going to go everywhere, but I want you to remember the roots of our culture is second to none in the world, because we come from the great rishis, and the rishis have given us that culture. They've written it down for the succeeding generations, and we have to remember those roots. There will be fascinating things that you will see in the world, but don't get carried away with that. And Swami from the Ramakrishna mission, he used to tell us, you live in the world, but don't let worldliness enter you. And so the past 52 years that I have been away from India, I came here in 1967, right here to Windsor. And I was here for 11 years. My 3 daughters, Vidya, Anjali and Anandini, were born here in Windsor. And I lived right here. 97-83, Lynn Grove Crescent in Forest Glade. I still remember. Good memory because of Bharatanatyam. I also remember the first house I came to was 699 Hildegard Street off Howard Avenue. The second house was here at 8402-1 Little River Road. And my husband worked for the GM trim plant. So from there, Bharatanatyam took me 11 years later, 1978, to Detroit. The Kerala Club invited me to come and teach 10 little girls the Bharatanatyam there. But before that, I had done an Arangetram here, Rita Sharma. And then now down the road, it's 115 Arangetrams later. I stand looking at my backyard outside my kitchen window. This morning I was asking Krishna, I said, okay, so what's the purpose of my being here on earth? I still don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. The journey has been swift. I can't believe it's 52 years, but you will say the same thing a few years from now. What am I here to do? Because it's been a learning experience. It will always be a learning experience because we never get to know everything. The little bit we know, we look elsewhere and say, they know so much more and I did not know that. I did my IAS in India. And I was asked to appear for the interview to go to Delhi and work for the government there. But look where I am. Something else happened, I got married, I came here. My husband was a great supporter of the arts. So to your husband, hats off and thank you for being a great help wherever you are. Thank you so much. God bless. We require a lot of help not only from our family, there's a lot of sacrifice on the part of the family, especially the husband and the children. And then when your children get involved in what you do also, still there's more sacrifice on the part of your better half. And always remember that we cannot clap with one hand. We require the love of everybody who watches the arts. We love we need the help of our children. They need to understand why we are so passionate about something, and then we require people to understand what we are trying to get across to you. We call it bhajana. We clap our hands, we go and think and sing about God. We learn music, we learn dance, everything. All the 64 arts is available to us. But we choose the one art that is closest to us, which will help us to reach out to the hundreds of people around to say, don't get carried away with all the flash that you see in front of you. But remember, there's something above and beyond that. And that is our meditation on our culture, our meditation on the roots of our culture, the meditation on what has been taught to us by our gurus, and taking it ahead and passing it on to the rest of the generations, which she's been wanting to do also. Priya has been wanting to do that. It's 10 years, it'll take many years, and we will continue the journey with the help. We're all in one family, we're all one after the other doing the same thing. I'm so happy to be back in Windsor. As we came by the Ambassador Bridge and came down to this side, it looked like the arms of Windsor opened up and said, come back, come here, here we are. I am really thrilled to be here with all of you all. We saw a very nice depiction of our Bharatanatyam, Bhava, Raga, Tala, and it takes years and years of practice, consciousness, understanding, practicing it again and again and again, and not being satisfied at all, continuous hard work, going back to research on what we did. 10 years later, you'll say, is that all I did? And this is what it really means. And so it keeps going and on and on and on. The journey just keeps continuing, not in one lifetime, not 2 or 3 lifetimes, but many lifetimes, until we really get to know the source of all this. And that's what our journey leads us towards, the source of everything that we're learning. The joy that you can put in somebody else's heart, the way that you can respond to what they are going through and help them to get through whatever whether it is sad or happiness. Eventually, we all need to be happy. And it's easily possible when we share with each other our joys and sorrows. There's a lot of things we pass through in life. We don't forget those things, but we don't allow it to pull us down either. We need to keep optimistically going onward, because the journey towards the future is filled with great surprises, a lot of possibilities, and many doors will open up to each and every one of you. Many younger children are here. Please learn the art form. Priya Auntie is here. She's going to teach it to you all with great love. Help her to run the classes, you girls. Get back to teaching. That will help you to know better. And also keep dancing. Priya, you need to dance a lot too. Don't stop. Make her dance, because she needs to share with you all what she came through. Because that's what her gurus brought her up to do. My guru still tells me, you need to dance. Why didn't Mala still dancing? She's 87. I'm going to be 79. I'm 79 now. I'll be 80 next year. But I tell all of you, until my last breath, I will dance. Because that's what gives me the greatest pleasure.
Alright, can we have Riya Nair on the stage?
Nritya Mandir, Windsor. This is to certify that Riya Nair has successfully completed her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. It's a debut performance on this day of Saturday, 12th October 2019. Training and venue, Hindu Temple and Cultural Center, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Thank goodness we have this beautiful temple here. And with my great love, and on behalf of Guru, Riya, Unnithan and all of you, we'd like to award this to Riya Nair.
Riya Patel.
Also awarded to you for your successful completion of the Bharatanatyam Arangetram, and from Guru, Priya, Unnithan and me and the rest of the audience, very best wishes to you for the future.
And last but not least, Svana Unnithan.
Svana Unnithan has successfully completed her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Totally deserves this wonderful certification from her mom and Guru, Priya Unnithan, me and all of you in the audience. The elders, please bless this child. She's full of expression and full of possibilities.
I would like all the girls to speak a few words and thank Dr. Sudha teacher also. If your speeches are ready, I don't know whether you did get time to say something. Speak it from your heart.
Namaskaram. Hope you enjoyed today's performances along with my friends Riya and Riya. As you know, this Arangetram by no means was my effort alone. There were several people behind the scenes who contributed countless hours for our graduation today. Firstly, I would like to thank Sharanya Chichi. In spite of being under the weather, helped us get dressed for the special event today. Next, I thank both Riya's parents and my parents for taking time out every single day to prepare for this day we were all waiting for. They worked hard for the three of us to make this day as special as possible. Next, I thank my older brother, Daksh, for creating the promo video and the slides shows that are showed today. Thank you, Daksh. Now I thank my mother, also known as my guru, for teaching all of the wonderful and beautiful dances that were presented today. I would also like to thank both Riyas for being there no matter what. And finally, I thank each and every one of you for coming today and making this a memorable event for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Svana. And I have to tell you a secret about her, not because she's my daughter, she's scared now. I had to blackmail her to learn Bharatanatyam. Yeah. When I was teaching Bollywood for Diwali functions, I had asked all the students to join for Bharatanatyam classes. And when my daughter was there, all the students used to come. And she used to run away, because that was a lot of there's a lot of grinding going on in Bharatanatyam. You have to do your exercises, so many things. She used to just run away, and I couldn't run behind her because I had to teach all the other kids. And one time, when we were, planning to do Sri Devi dance in Kaboto Club, so she wanted to become the heroine. So she told me, "Mama, make me the heroine," I said, "Yes, but it comes with a price. So learn Bharatanatyam and you'll be the heroine." So I would like to invite Riya and speak a few words.
Hello everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank Priya Auntie, my guru. Thank you so much for bringing me to this stage of my Arangetram here today. Over the past year, you've been a very patient and kind guru, teaching me so much and guiding me through the journey of dance. Thank you for all that you have done and teaching me this wonderful art form, bringing me so much closer to the beautiful culture of India. So thank you for that. To my mom, dad, and Gia, thank you for all that you've done for me over the years, from driving me to dance class every week to putting up with my endless complaining about aching limbs. You have all been there for me, helping me through this journey, pushing me to do my best, and I'm so grateful for your support. To Svana and Riya, although we've only known each other for a very short time, it's been my pleasure to share this stage with you here today. Thank you for bringing so much life and joy to dance class, and it's been great dancing with you guys. And finally, to my family and friends and everyone that's here today, thank you so much for attending and watching the performances. We put so much work into practicing for this Arangetram, and I'm very glad that I was able to show you all that I've been learning over this past 7 years. So thank you so much for all of your encouragement and love. Thank you.
Thank you, Riya. I have to tell one thing about you. You are a student which any teacher would love to have. So humble, so submissive, committed, and if you teach her, she will practice at home and be back to learn the next step. That's something I really adore about her. Thank you. So next I would like to call Riya.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the show. This Arangetram is a very auspicious occasion in my life, and it could not have been possible without the help of many people. I would like to take this time to thank and appreciate some of those people. I'd like to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity to fulfill my ambition. I would like to express my sincere thanks to all of you present here today, who are so kind as to take some valuable time to attend this event. I would like to thank my mother, father, loving sister, and grandmother for supporting me and encouraging me for the past 8 years of my dancing experience, without which it would not have been possible for me to be here dancing in front of all of you today. Also, thank you so much, Sharanya Chechi, for making us look so dazzling tonight. And lastly, but certainly not the least, I'd like to thank my guru, Priyanti, for helping me discover my full Bharatanatyam potential and for guiding me with so much effort throughout this wonderful journey. I seek your gracious blessings and request you to accept this small gift of a token of my affection and boundless gratitude. Thank you so much.
I have to tell you something about Riya too. She is a go-getter. She was in Windsor and she was learning dance under me, but then they got their green card and they moved to the States. But she's kept coming back. Her mom used to drive her from US, come every Saturday, Sunday, and learn the dance. So that is a big commitment. You know, kids once gone, forgets it. But they came back and they wanted to get their Arangetram done. So thank you, Riya, for taking that effort from your heart, and God will bless you a lot in this. Thank you. And you guys gave me a gift, but I have to tell you, I have a gift for you. I've learned in my school days, charcoal, coal, when kept in high pressure, under high pressure, it becomes a diamond. So I have something for you guys. Riya. For Svana. would like to thank Sudha teacher so much. Your presence and blessings. I cannot say what I feel today. I feel like my guru is standing right in front of me. And when you were talking, I just heard you talking about your mom helping you so much. And I think about my mom. I know how many times she's taking me to the school, after school, taking me to these classes. She's put a lot of effort in this, even though my dad was not interested. But thank you, Mom, wherever you are right now. So thanks for everything, what you do. And thank you, teacher. You have been a great inspiration. And I would like to invite my husband. He would like to give a vote of thanks to all the people who have helped us to get this successful. Because it was not easy. This is my first Arangetram with all the 3 students coming up on the stage. So he's going to speak a few words and thank everyone. After that, we'll have a dinner together.
You do the parents picture afterwards. And people are going for dinner, then they do the parents. Get those
He's searching for his script.
Get those certificate, hold it with the chief guest and teacher, and contact one.
Good evening, everybody, again. Hope you all had a wonderful evening. Great job, girls. You guys did a wonderful job, and I know the parents who did behind the scene. I know Ketan Bhai and Suniji. Thank you for that endurance for what you guys have done, and it's going to be continued. And as always, I rely on my notes, so bear with me for a few more minutes. But dear friends, thank you for coming tonight and spending some memorable time with all of us. It's been a real pleasure and honor to see you all who could not join tonight, of course due to various reasons, but did send their blessings across. I would like to say thank you to few souls who really made an extra mile to help us and extend this help and expertise. As you can see, this is no single person's feat. To begin with, I thank the temple president, Ashish Brahmbhatt, and their entire crew for giving really all the encouragement and the push to get Nritya Mandir started here in Windsor. Please give a round of applause. Pareshji and Dakshaji, I don't know if Daksha Ben is here in the room, but both of them have been very instrumental in getting this up and running. We also have some significant people who made time to come from their schedule, as you already heard from one of the chief guests, Srimati Sudha Nair. Thank you for coming. Uditji and Vandanaji, wherever you are, thank you. Dr. Harshit Joshi and Smita Joshi. And please keep Smita Joshi's sister is not keeping well, so please keep them in your prayers. Our MCs, Niyati Shah and Nidhi Nair, didn't they do a great job, guys? Give a round of applause. Our makeup artist, I don't know, a lot of times people heard about Sharanya, but is she here? Is she around? Okay, thank you, Sharanya. Making these girls wonderful. And also Kanchan Wadera, who helped Priya with her stuff. Samirji and Sonalji, are you in the room? Thank you. Thank you for helping us out. Vish and Nalini Warrior family. Okay, thank you. Parents of Nritya Mandir and of course students of Nritya Mandir, the little ones did a fantastic job. So please stay back for some pictures. Thank you for your encouraging and getting your kids here. We have some cruisers who came from golf team. Can I see hands please? Balu and team, the camera, they are behind the cameras. So give them a smile so they will get your picture. Our AV folks, I think we are pretty loud and clear here. It's been a beautiful job with lighting and sound and everything. Mukesh ji, Shani ji, and of course my sons Taksh and Adi. Wherever you are, please wave your hands. Thank you. I just wrote down so that don't forget some names. When we came to States, United States as well as in Canada, there was one family who always constantly pursued to keep us alive, and when during the days when our parents are not around, So we are highly indebted to them for everything they did, and they never made us feel our parents are not here. Of course, our parents are not here today; they couldn't make it. But wherever you are, Venu uncle and Deviki auntie, if you are there, can you just show your hands, please? Thank you for everything. Thanks for the love. And of course, we have, last but not least, I would like to say thank you to each one of you. I don't think I need notes for that. But thank you for, it's not a small feat to stay here, go through this patience, and you might have seen how many years they have spent time and effort. And I think each and every parent at least take one message tonight, go back and see what can you do different. We all came from our beautiful country called India, and any other country if you're representing, but we all came here to this North American continent for one reason, to pursue the best, right? Hello! Okay, so please go back, do something about it, and let's our culture and value continue to establish, okay? And we have a very good lineup of food set up already, so please enjoy the dinner before you leave. But again, thank you everybody for coming, and hope to see you soon.